LeBron James and the Cavs had a huge roster shift yesterday after trading away 6 players, including Dwayne Wade and Isaiah Thomas. Cleveland is currently 7.5 games behind the Celtics in the East and have gone to 7-13 since Christmas. LeBron reacted to the trade this morning. Let's take a listen.
We became a younger team, more athletic. We added some more shooting as well. But we have to see how it meshes, obviously. But I like the pieces that we have coming in. It's my job to get these guys on the same page with us, what we want to accomplish, what we want to do. So I look forward to getting them here.
Cody Braun. We're joined once again by Deshaun Jackson. But first, Shannon.
All right.
After the moves yesterday, how much closer are the Cavs to the Warriors?
Go ahead, just plunge. Just say they're there.
Stop it.
You know it in your heart. You want to say they're there.
No. If I can't now. You know, sometimes I've been known to stretch the truth a tad bit.
Oh, you?
But I ain't gonna lie. I'll stretch it, but I ain't gonna lie, Skip.
Well, stretch it to Golden State.
No.
Just go ahead.
No, Skip.
You're carried away with this.
I love this. Like LeBron said, they're younger, they're more athletic. They got shooting, but
see how it'll mesh.
Yeah, see how it mesh.
Okay.
But Golden State still have KD. They still have Steph.
Come on, let me hear it.
Clay.
Yeah.
They still have Draymond.
Yeah.
So I don't think they've gotten any closer. But I tell you,
you don't think they've got? You just told me they're like 100% better than they were.
That means they're gonna run through the East.
Okay. Four, right?
No. We get the Boston. We got to money, ratings. We need ratings. So we're going to let it go 6 games.
Yeah, let it come.
Not the baby dinosaurs, though. The baby dinosaurs, we're going to dispatch them.
Well, you do that every year anyway.
The baby dinosaurs.
LeBron can do that by himself.
Right.
So, what do you think? You give him a shot against Golden State? Or you give them just a walkover in the East?
I agree with LeBron said. They got younger. They put a little more talent on the outside edges to shoot. But competing with Golden State, that's going to be tough.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Not quite yet. And, I mean, it's the middle of the season. All-Star break about to come. It's going to be hard to mesh some guys together. They never played together. It's going to be tough.
That thing easy.
I don't
know. You know, Braun make that thing so easy. Braun make that thing so easy.
What happened in the beginning of the season? I thought it was going to be so easy with this.
You saw what Isaiah was doing to Jay Crowder. You saw that. You saw that, D. You saw that mess that they had out there.
I mean, it was all good and dandy about a month or two ago.
Until who came?
Until the past 5-6 games when they was losing leads and getting blown out. I mean,
when they won 18-19, who wasn't on the court?
Hey man, you got an argument, but I don't know. I don't know if they close enough to that team down there in the Bay Area. I don't know.
So you went to school in the Bay.
So the LeBron I just watched in that video I just saw, he was a little subdued. You know, you'd think he'd be about as exuberant as LaShannon Sharp is, right?
Yeah, but I got a suit on. He got to go play.
Okay. Because LeBron is sitting back thinking, the heat is now on me. I'm not on the Heat, but the heat is on me because all of a sudden I got no more excuses. I can't blame Isaiah anymore. Maybe he could blame Kevin Love when he comes back. He's going to be the scapegoat now, I'm assuming.
No.
But they got way better than they were. I give you all of that. Although it seems like LeBron should have thanked Dan Gilbert on Instagram.
We ain't thanking him for
He should
nothing.
have. No, should he not have? Did he not owe him a big thank you?
No, because you messed it up to begin with, Dan. We told you not to trade Kyrie.
I mean, he is going to have to pay almost $50 million in lottery tax bill.
He should have paid $100 million for trading Kyrie alone.
Okay, but didn't he make the Kyrie trade look a lot better after yesterday? Because it got way better. What you got in return for Kyrie just got way better.
Basically,
right?
Skip, basically, Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance Jr. and the pick. So basically, it's the pick. You got the pick. Now, that pick needs to be an all-star.
But you got Rodney Hood for Jay Crowder, so you got to blend him into this mix. So all of a sudden, for Kyrie, basically, you got the Brooklyn pick.
We want Kyrie.
Who's starting point guard now?
George Hill.
Over Jordan Clarkson?
Yeah. Jordan, play your role now, see? Don't come in here trying to upset the apple cart.
So
you come out the bench.
Can I ask a question? Did LeBron make these moves?
Yeah, we make these moves.
So he takes ownership for shipping guys out and bringing people.
I mean, look, Kobe Altman and Dan Gilbert did that. We just behind the scenes. We just doing. Hey, this is what I'm doing.
LeBron the GM, man.
You ever been to an auction? When you bid on something, you don't be yelling and screaming. You just.
So, Shannon, are you 1,000% convinced that now Cleveland can get past Boston in a 7-game series?
Yes.
100%.
The 100. 100.
Yet out of the other side of your mouth, you keep saying how much you miss Kyrie Irving.
I do.
He is a nuclear weapon, and he is now in Boston, and Isaiah is no longer in Boston. Last year, it was a mismatch with Isaiah at 5'9", no defense
be tough
playing.
for Skip. We'll go 6 games. We'll do them in 6.
Okay, so the Celtics have now vaulted up to the #1 defensive team in basketball, right?
Yeah.
And now they have a Kyrie Irving. And by the way, I was watching last night, just a quick aside. It was LeBron's worst nightmare because with 9 seconds to go at Washington, Kyrie goes up to shoot a 3, and Markieff Morris reaches out and fouled him.
Why would he do that?
And all of a sudden, again, LeBron's worst nightmare, Kyrie has to go to the line with 9 seconds left, and they're down 3.
Right.
You have to make all 3 just to get to overtime.
He hit him.
And what happened? 1, 2. Is that 3?
LeBron making them same free throws?
No, LeBron would have made the shot. It would have been a 4-point play.
Can you make 3? Wait a minute. He swished all 3 free throws.
Easy.
LeBron would have made the shot. It would have been a 4-point play. LeBron would have made it to take the lead.
Is he making the free throws? That's all the crowd. Is he making 3 in a row?
The one free throw that would have put him up by 1.
So now you have the greatest late-game free throw shooter I have ever seen against the weakest late-game free throw shooter I've ever seen, LeBron James. So if you start coming down to the nitty-gritty in game 5, 6, and 7, I don't know.
I put my look here. Everything I own, all Joy Candy, Kleenex.
Yeah, you're betting all that. Well, that's a haul right there.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, you're all in. You're
I guess
pushing all your
Golden
chips.
State right now. I'm taking this back.
Taking it back.
Golden State, I take this back. But we got something for him, Skip.
So back to your sport, back to football, back to Tampa Bay, back to Jameis Winston. You guys struggled last year. You had some injuries. You got off to a rocky start. What do you expect from Jameis and you this year?
180 turn.
Okay.
I mean, off season we're coming in, working, putting the time in. We already got a couple dates. We got like 3 dates, and just going on to Texas A&M where his.
So you're going to go meet Jameis and
where his old coach is now. We're gonna go down there and see Jimbo. Texas A&M. We're gonna go out there. Mike Evans is out there. He's gonna come out here to LA. So
I wish Odell would do this with Eli, but he won't.
I mean, I think we have to merge. Last year was. Everything kind of happened in the snap of a finger. You got the off season, you got the free agent signings. Everybody was happy, excited about it, but the work has to be put in. As far as me down the field, we got to get that timing down pat. Last year we missed on a couple of big time hits, and this year we can't afford that. As you see that conference we in, you got Cam, you got Drew, and you got Matt, and them boys ain't slowing down. So me and Jameis and my boy Mike, we got to get together.
Okay, so how does Jameis compare to the other quarterbacks you played with?
I mean, he's young. He's a very young, talented, quarterback. He has the upside. He has the work ethic. He has the intangibles to be everything.
And he has to improve what?
I'll just say he just has to be himself. He got to get back to him being Jameis Winston and going back in the backyard and playing and having fun. That's all it is. You can't put no over pressure on it. And I think, like I said, he has everything to it. He's going to work hard. He's going to be there. He's going to be the vocal guy you need, the leader. He's going to take responsibility. He's going to take ownership. So I just really wanted to get back to having fun and just being Jameis Winston that we know is at Florida State.
You try to do too much and force some balls that he shouldn't force?
I mean, with a guy with his intangibles and, his playmaking ability, you have that sometimes. He's a young guy. He feels like he can make every play, which you can't doubt him. You can't fault him for that. So, sometimes if it is taking a check down receiver or taking the check down back, do that sometimes. Don't force everything. But, he has everything he needs.
Can he get a little over-emotional occasionally? Because he gets into it.
I mean, it's nothing wrong with that. You just got to control it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this game we play, it's a lot of ups and downs with it. So as long as you can control that, it's nothing wrong with that. I like all that. The energy, I like all that, the loud talking, I like it. But you got to back it up on the field. So as long as you're able to do that and back it up, everything's good.
Darrelle Revis was released yesterday by the Kansas City Chiefs.
All right.
What happened?
I mean, Andy Reid is my guy, but I can't answer that question. I mean,
what happened? How did it go sideways so quick?
I don't even see how they picked him up. I mean, when is the last time? I love Darrelle Revis. Don't get me wrong. I love him. He's a heck of a corner. He's at a time, he was one of the best doing it. But, I mean, when can we say Darrelle Revis was playing top 5 cornerback ball? I can't call. We're going to go back to 2013.
14, maybe he hadn't been that guy since that Super Bowl against
What is he now? 30.
I mean, against
You know what?
Seattle.
He actually made first team All Pro that year in New England, so I'm going to give him that, and he got his ring. But to your point, I got to go back to those Jets years, and it was 5 years of all-time greatness. That was Revis Island to me.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, he starts playing the money game, and he
became a mercenary.
and he's a holdout, and contract squabbles, and then he goes to Tampa, and he gets a ton of money. God bless, man.
I remember playing versus him when I was in the Eagles when we went to Tampa. I just didn't really see the same Darrelle Revis.
Did he take you quite a bit in that game?
I scored twice.
Wow.
You go look at the stats. I scored twice on that. But, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what happened to Darrelle, man.
Skip, it's hard for him, for me. It's when you're a great player, the fire, the passion has to burn constantly.
It has to.
Because if it doesn't, the fall that you undertake. See, look at Terrence Newman. Terrence Newman's in his 18th year. Nobody's even talking about it.
No,
but he was never the top cornerback that Darrelle Revis was. So when Darrelle Revis falls just a little bit, it's like he stepped off a cliff.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, there's more pressure on us. And look at all the money that he's made. That makes a
I
difference.
love Darrell, and people in those first 5 years making a case he's beyond Deion Sanders, which he is not. I used to argue with him about that. But he had 5 years, and he made a ton of money, and he's got to be happy with that because it feels like this is the end.
Well, you saw him at the Jets, Skip. He started talking about, I'm old. I'm not the same guy.
The second go
Yeah, the second go round, right.
But we got to leave it there. Deshaun, thanks so much for joining us.